Okay, so I'm riding Teddy right now, and I'm just riding him in a set of draw reins. They're just cheap ones. They're not leather. They work pretty good, serve their purpose. So right now he's being a little stubborn, and he's not really wanting to listen to me. I was just riding him in a pair of barrel reins, and he was being difficult. I try to ride with as little hand pressure as possible. Try to ride with my seat, my legs mostly, and sometimes he listens and sometimes he doesn't. He really works good off your seat as long as you're doing it right, because that's what he was trained to do for dressage. So he knows some weird little moves that I don't really know what they are. Maybe I'll do them one day and have Skylar take a video of them, see if anyone who does dressage can tell me what the heck they are, because they're things I've seen them do, but I don't know what they are. And I'm just trying to get him to work in circles right now, because he's not very good at it. He likes to drop his shoulder, which I'd like to do barrels with him, so that's bad. But I'm riding him in a set of bumper spurs because he has a tendency to not listen to you. You can kick him as hard as you want, nothing's going to happen. Obviously he's a skit. I mean, his ears go in every direction. He walks like he's drunk because he just won't walk in a straight line. You have to guide him in a straight line. He sees that rock. He doesn't like that rock. And yes, I do ride him in a cornfield. It's muddy right now. I mean, it's not real muddy, it's just soft. So it gives his butt a good workout, and he actually loves to be out here. So, I mean, I've had him in an arena, and he doesn't work nearly as good in an arena. So, I mean, it's mostly level. There's the barn back there. It's kind of shaky, I know, sorry. But Teddy's a pretty big boy, so he's got a long stride, so he stays pretty smooth when you get him in the higher gait. But it all depends. If he's having a bad morning, like he was this morning, he took off running and bucking, and he was just all excited to be outside on a nice day. I mean, with these blue skies, who could blame him? But there's the house up there on top of the hill, which I'm sure it's really hard to see since I'm shaking. But that's where the field's going to be for the horses. Actually, maybe I'll ride you up there and show you where it's at. But we're going to try to put in a field up there for these two, because this field down here that they have isn't very big. It's just kind of on the other side of the barn. It's only about an acre. It's only really for one horse, but now that we have two, we gotta add on, make another field. So that's what we're gonna get to work on. And like I said before, Teddy's from Wyoming, so he doesn't really know too much about hills, because he was from, I'm assuming, the prairie, because he does not know how to walk up or down hills. He always tries to run up and run down, which running up is understandable, but running down is really scary when you're the rider. And so I've been doing a lot of work with that on him, and he's getting pretty good at it. But we have to go into the field over here because we have a little runoff ditch right here, so the only place that's level enough to go over is right here. And there's my little car, not the little squish toy, the real one. Yes, I drive a Mini Cooper. It's a 2002. It's a Cooper S. It's a 6-speed manual transmission, and I love it. It's good on gas. No, it's not great for the horses. It's a dirt ball because I go to the barn in it all the time, and I'm always getting in with muddy boots and everything else. See, now he's trying to take off running because he's like, oh, I want to go up this hill. So it's going. I mean, he's going pretty good. He's working pretty good right now. I got him calmed down. He's pretty hyper. He gets excited. So once you get him calmed down, he's okay. But until that happens, hold on, because he likes to go. And there's this ditch right here, and it's just kind of a runoff ditch in the field, if you can kind of see. This is between this field and the other cornfield that I was in. It's close to about 40 acres. We're going to try to get it plowed up and seeded with just grass, and we're going to try to make hay off of it for these two because they're hard on hay. So that way I'm tired of spending $4 a bale on hay. It's hurting my bank account. So I figured we'd look into getting, they have sickle mowers and balers that you can use that are pull behind for a horse. And you can also get the ones with the motor, so it's a little easier on the horse. Thought about getting one of those. They're about $7,000 though, so I don't know. We'll see what's going on. But here's the house, essentially. And then there's kind of a lot of junk up here right now because we're in the process of doing a lot of things, cleaning a lot of things out. Gotta get a whole lot of space to go this way. But this is where we're gonna put the horses at, up here in this field back here. So he's a skitz. I mean, look at his ears. He's like, oh my god, this thing's gonna eat me. Because this is where we split all our firewood for winter time, which we've still had to split firewood until yesterday because it's been so cold. And then there's the extra backhoe buckets, obviously. And then here's the little John Deere tractor. This is actually what we mowed this field with. The field was all grown up, kind of like it is right there. And Skylar got it all mowed down with that little thing, so it works pretty good. But this field, we're going to take it close to about the pool. I don't know if you can see it or not. Close to the edge of the pool. And then it's going to come the whole way back here to this tree line back here. So it's going to kind of be a big square. So it'll give them a lot of space to run around. We got to clear out this brush and stuff first. We got it all mowed down because the weather's been starting to rain and get nice. So hopefully we'll get some good grass coming up here soon, which you can already see it's really starting to come up for just getting mowed about a week ago. And I'll take you up to the top. But back through that property over there, there's a field that divides the property, and it's that field right through that opening in the trees. And on the other side of that field, we have another 65 acres over there. So it's gonna be a lot of ground. Oh, woo. And then this is kind of the view from where I'm right on top of the hill where I'm at now. So it's a pretty view. And Leia's down there whinnying. She misses him. And then there's horses in this field kind of right over there on the other side of that post and rail. And then there's horses in this field right on this side. So either way, they're going to have buddies. They'll be able to carry on and do whatever they want. And we're trying to breed our mare this year, so my Belgian. So we'll see how that goes. And if we have a foal, this will be a nice place for it. There's no holes in this field. Went through it all. We only got this little mound and it's got a big rock on it. So we're going to get all that out of here with the backhoe. And right now, I'll take you back just kind of to this is the neighbor's field, and they have honestly one of the most beautiful views on this mountain. And this is a field that I would really like to own eventually. As you can see, just walking out to it. So, easy. And then that's just roughly what it is. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. This field right here is like a nature preserve. There is every kind of animal you can think of. There's foxes, turkeys, deer, raccoons, skunk, everything. They're all in here. And it's fun because they're right next to the house and you can watch them. There's a natural spring right over on the other side of the hill. So they go down there a lot and get water. Because the closest creek's across the road about, I don't know, half a mile the other direction. So they come over here to the spring. It runs the whole way down to the bottom.